So to sum it up, kind of what we've been talking about, it's kind of the same story. And again, maybe refer to like the perennial questions, like these questions that come up constantly for humanity. And I think what we're talking about, Ron, is humanity and where we're at and where we're going and how we're going to get there. And basically, to sum it up, it's like it's incumbent upon every individual person to tune in and see, you know, how they can, you know, step into their new life in a sense. It's incumbent upon every one of us to just be present with each other. And there's many ways to do it. There's many pathways, you know, to get to the goal and to recognize that we do have a goal. This isn't just a random world with random things going on. There is a basic pathway of life. There are natural systems going on out there. There's something called natural system solutions, but the recognition that each one of us is being called to be present and to tap into what's going on and to see that there is something more than our own personal selves and that we can align with that and we'll be closer to world peace, sustainability, and we can really achieve that, to know that. This isn't a random world, dog eat dog. There is something more going on, and that something more is good. There's a goodness, and to recognize that as a positive thing rather than get depressed with losing, faith. Have faith. There's all kinds of words for faith in the Indian language, Shraddha. But the point is, be present, tune in, recognize that there is something more, have faith, and celebrate with us. Come to celebrate.
And what would you say to those who decide that it's more comfortable to disagree?
Well, some people are contrarians. There's all kinds of facets to human personality. And people, in their evolution of growth from being teenagers to middle age, people put on the costume of different perspectives of human personality. The recognition here is you get to choose. If you want to choose to do that, you can choose to do that. And maybe you need to do that just to balance something out in your past life. But ultimately, this is like the pendulum swinging back and forth. And it's going to come to settle if you allow it. And it'll settle in a balance in the middle. And then it'll be like they talk about in some of the wisdom traditions. It'll be like a steady flame unblown by the wind. And this will be your spirit. This will be your connection to everything. It'll be a steady flame rather than blowing and pitching, with all the emotion of life. So anybody who wants to be contrary, that's everybody's free will and personal choice. But recognize that this is more than the game of being on one side or the other. This is a true life on this planet. Just like the flower grows, you grow, and it's natural for you to blossom. And it's natural for you to wilt when this life is done. And where you come from before you were born and where you go to after is what's coming in more into perspective.
Tomas, thanks again for your time. I hope we visit again soon for more insight, and that's what we call chopping it up.
Whoa, thank you, sir.